Welcome to this Sage 50 U.S. Edition Anytime Learning topic. In this lesson, you will learn about the recent changes for completing Form W-4. Over the next few minutes, you will learn how to correctly complete Form W-4 for existing employees and new employees hired on or after January 1st, 2020. Let's take a look. Employees hired on or after January 1st, 2020 will be required to complete a significantly revised W-4 Employees Withholding Certificate, which has been redesigned to comply with the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act passed by Congress in 2017. Employees hired before 2020 are not required to submit a new form merely because of the redesign. Their withholdings can continue to be calculated based on their existing W-4 details. However, employees hired prior to 2020 who wish to adjust their withholding information must use the redesigned form when submitting their changes. The Withholding Info tab of the Maintain Employees and Sales Rep window is where you will find the changes which support these new federal withholding requirements. For example, new federal filing statuses are available from the Filing Status dropdown. The status you select here will determine the standard deduction and tax rates used to compute your federal withholding. If the employee fills out steps 2 through 4 on the new W-4 form, fields have been added in Sage 50 to record key totals. The redesigned W-4 no longer uses the concept of withholding allowances to determine federal deductions. However, state and local withholdings have not changed. The employee may complete Step 3 of the new W-4, and the total entered in line 3 is entered in this field. Enter the amount from line 4A of the new W-4 in the line 4A Other Income Annual Amount field. If the employee itemizes their deductions, enter the total found on line 4B in this field. Sage 50 will use this amount in place of the standard filing deduction when calculating payroll. Note that in previous versions, entering 99 in the allowances field would effectively make the employee status exempt from federal withholding during payroll. For employees hired in 2020 or later, enter a large number such as 99,000 or more in the line 4B Deductions Annual Amount field. This will effectively stop payroll from calculating federal withholding for the employee. In the Additional Withholding field, enter any additional tax the employee wants withheld on each paycheck, including any amounts entered on line 4 of the new Multiple Jobs worksheet. Amounts entered in these fields should be positive values. If the employee works multiple jobs, check this option and their withholding will be calculated using the appropriate tax brackets. Please refer to the Form W-4 instruction sheet for precise details on how to calculate the amounts that should be entered in these fields. Note that the state and local allowances fields remain available for formula calculations. In Release 2020.1 and higher, as of January 1st, 2020, employee uses W-4 prior to 2020 will be automatically checked for existing employees. With this box checked, the original W-4 fields remain enabled and payroll will calculate using their original filing status and allowance details. Existing employees are not required to submit updated W-4 details using the redesigned form. However, if they need to adjust their original withholding details, they'll need to do so using the redesigned W-4. And then this box should be unchecked. This concludes our look at the Form W-4 changes enacted as of January 1st, 2020, and how they work in Sage 50. Thank you for taking this Anytime Learning lesson. For additional information on training options, visit us at www.sageu.com.